In this video, I am teaching these puppies to mand. Mind you, these puppies are just about 7 weeks old. They've just learned to take a treat from my hand, and they are still very clumsy with that. Yes. Every time the puppy's tush sets on the ground, I give them a treat. And mind you, this training session with 2 puppies normally takes about 5 minutes. And this is the first time that we've done this formally. And I tell you what, the second time is so much more effective. But there's always got to be a first time. So when the tush hits the ground, I give them a treat. I try to be as fast and as consistent as possible. Mind you, you don't have to be 100% consistent, but the more consistent and the quicker you are, the quicker this whole process goes. Now, as you see, they jump on me still. They are clumsy when they're taking a treat. This requires a lot of patience, a lot of patience. Call them back to you. If they put their tush on the ground, they get a treat. When they jump on me, as you'll see here in just a second, I just get them off balance, and then they will sit back down. It does help to do this in a standing position. It's not the easiest on your back to be bent over for 45 minutes, but it is what it takes. So you just, they get tired of looking up and jumping, so that helps their tush go on the ground. And you just give them a treat every time they sit, they get a treat. You can lure them into position. However, luring them is not as effective as waiting and helping them learn that they can offer that behavior. There we go. You can just see when it finally clicks in and they understand, oh, every time I sit down, I get a treat. The other behaviors don't get any, they don't have any value. There he goes. What a good dude. They are such smart puppies. It does not take much for them to understand what is desired of them. They are so happy to please. They want to please. And as you'll see, I have a couple of these puppies that did not do well in a small group session. So you'll see that I bring them back out individually and work with them individually. A lot of times there's just too much distraction. But here soon we'll have them in a very large group because they'll all understand. They will all have understood the assignments. So here she is on her own, getting one-on-one attention because she was just too distracted. And you know, it could be very well be my fault. If there's too many in a group, then she doesn't get the treat right away when she sits down. So to make it a better experience for her, she needed to be done individually. Here I lure her into position because she forgot what we were doing. And the way you lure a puppy in position is you just use the treat as magnet to their nose, and you just draw a line from their nose up between their eyebrows, and it will position their body to sit down. Now it looks like this guy's having an individual session, but he's not. The puppy that is supposed to be with him is just a little distracted. So this is Mr. Boldness, and he's getting his own individual session because the other puppy's MIA. And now you'll see that Boldness still uses his hands quite a bit, like he's nursing, and that is painful for me, but I love them. And so he'll get over that as time goes by. Right now, we're just having great grace with their learning. They are not going to do it perfectly. They have sharp little claws and sharp little teeth, and we just stay very patient with them and help them out in any way we can. Make it a good experience, help them learn what is desired of them. Look at this guy's focus, man. I tell you, he is He's got a lot of focus. And as you see, I turn my hand backwards, trying to save it from being pawed at. And it does help a little bit to come up beyond their nose so my arm is not sticking out. Here's Mr. Helpful. He needed his own individual sessions. And you'll see once they start sitting down and they understand the situation, they understand what's asked of them, when they sit down and they've understood it, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to move positions. And as you see, they don't always sit right in front of the camera. There he goes. What a good boy. What a beautiful, sweet boy. Mind you, this is their first formal session of me asking them for a manding position. Manding is sit to say please.